So today I'm putting a 12-volt power supply on my motorcycle FZ1. Actually, I'm just starting today. It's going to have to be finished some other day. But here's what I did. I bought this little doohickey right here, little cheapo, standard 12-volt. So you can see it there. And this is the top side of the front fairing. This is the right side. So looking at it on the bike, here's your instrument cluster right there, and the handlebars right here. So pretty much what I did is I just took a drill bit and blasted it on through, sanded it down to kind of smooth it out, and I'm gonna probably put a couple of bolts to really harness it good. This is the electric, this is the wiring aspect over here. It's totally simple. I wired directly to the battery, and I did give myself a fail-safe. That's a fuse. I forget what I put on here. I think it's a 10. I can't get it open. It's a 10. So just plugged it in and tested it out. It was charging that phone just fine. Ultimately, I think this will probably be the power supply for navigation. That's the primary use for it, but it'll just be good to have cell phone charger or whatever. I don't know, maybe hand warmers or something when it gets a little cooler. So tomorrow I'll go about explaining how I'm going to run the wire. I'm just going to kind of run it underside and under the tank and right to the battery. You'll see how that all comes together. Alright, so we're installing our 12-volt charge today, and here's what we're going to do. I drilled a hole in that side fairing. It would be the counterpart to that one. So it's off right now. It'll be fitting in here, and the plug will be somewhere right around there. We're going to run the wire underneath the tank and to the battery, which is housed underneath the seat. So we're gonna lift the tank up, we're gonna pull the seat off, and I'm thinking we'll probably take off the little side piece there too. So a couple of things to remove, and we'll be all set to wire it. Alright, worked on this for a little while. Here's how I've decided to run the wire. I'll probably keep it right there and then mount it there somehow. I'm going to clean it up. I'll get some zip ties. I think that should keep it out of the elements pretty well. For my connect points, I use this stuff called Anchor or something like that. Kind of ghetto job on the battery connection. But yeah, battery will go here. Run my positive there, negatory over here, and yeah, that's pretty much how it's gonna go. All I need to do is zip tie the wire a few times, make sure it's securely fastened, and still need to figure out how I'm going to mount that plug right here. So once I figure that out, do it all, we'll be done. Alright, so we're getting there. What I've done is I've zip tied. Just going to clip the ends off of these and clean them up a little bit. Zip tied, and then that piece will come in. Power supply will fit there. Down towards the battery end. Kind of little ghetto rig here. I don't know if you can see the yellow there. but I ran the hardware underneath the screw, so it's kind of pancaked in there between the terminal and the actual screw there. That's the ground side, and the live side over here kind of fits pretty nicely through there. There's my fuse there, kind of nicely tucked underneath. None of this stuff should get in the way of the seat or anything like that. And all that's left right now is to get this back where it was. All that's left right now is to put this plastic piece back on. Oh yeah, speaking of which, here's how that worked out. I used just some standard epoxy and set up pretty good. It's been drying for about an hour and it's locked in. I think it'll form a pretty good watertight seal. And when I find a drill that actually works, I'll drill out those two little holes there and put some bolts in just to make it extra secure. So I'm going to put the rest of this back together and we'll see if it goes. Okay, got everything done. Snipped off the ends of those zip ties, bolted everything back together. Put the seat back, the side back. Here's the end result. Power supply, kind of neatly hidden. Green light shows you that it's on. And the main reason I did this mod was so I could give power to navigation, if and when I can afford one. So between the parts and all, this whole thing cost me what, $23, $23 not counting the charger, all the wires, the connectors, the power supply itself, twist ties, epoxy, everything. And it was relatively cheap and honestly not too bad, not too difficult to mod. So hope this vid was helpful in instructing whatever the hell. Guys, do it your own way. If you got an FZ1, go ahead and give yourself a power supply. It was a fun little project.